Hello, welcome to another episode of This, That, and the Other. And today I'm going to talk about a memory that I have. Funny memory from when I went to this one church. It was a Lutheran church back in the day, and there was a young pastor that had taken it over. And one of the things he did right before the regular homily, he would have a children's sermon. He would have the kids come up to the front of the church, and he would sit down with them, have them gather around him, kind of like kids gathering around Santa Claus. And one of them they had a 5 gallon paint bucket that a different child would take home and put an item in and bring the next Sunday. And the pastor would base a sermon. It was called Message in a Can. And the pastor would pull the top off, and it was like, okay, what do we have here? Okay, we have a football, or it might be a picture frame. It might be a book. It could be a number of things. Well, I told my friend's son was a kid back then. I was saying to my friend, I might could give this pastor a run for his money if you had your son bring an item. I've got an item he can bring. So I picked this item out. This comes from Huntsville, Alabama. It comes from Montesino Mountain. On the mountain, they had these telephone poles, and these are wire insulators for telephone poles. I actually featured this on one of the YouTube shows several years ago, and you go far back enough in the archives, you'll find it. But anyway, I brought it along to church for that Sunday. He was going to go ahead and bring an item from home, and on a hunch, the family was pretty unorganized. So on a hunch, I thought he might forget to bring the bucket, and so I had that wire insulator in a bag ready to go as a backup in case he forgot to bring it. Well, lo and behold, Message in a Can comes up, and he realized he forgot the bucket. So in the bag. This is a bag. I hand him this and said, "Bring this." So pastor starts talking to the kids, and he's like, sees a bag. And he's like, "All right, message in a bag." So he pulls out the item, and he's like, "What is this?" And I about died laughing. And he says, I need some help from somebody. So I started to try to explain what it was, what I knew of it. I didn't know a whole lot about what it was. And then an older lady told the pastor, "You're too young to know." Well, the pastor did manage to muddle through this thing, and he did base a children's sermon on this item. I can't remember what he said or anything, but he did take care of accomplish what he wanted to accomplish. And after the service, an older gentleman came up to me and started explaining what the thing was. It was a wire insulator, and he said you can still find it in old houses. And he started telling me all kinds of things about the item that I didn't even know myself, but I thought it was pretty funny. And about a week later, after church, I told the pastor, I'm the one that brought that wire insulator. He said, "I know you did." So I thought it was pretty funny just seeing this. I knew a young pastor. He wasn't going to know what the item was, and I was like, how's he gonna approach this one? So it was pretty funny. But anyway, that's my memory of that little thing I did with the wire insulator. And like I said, I'm looking for ideas on shows to do in the future. Any ideas on something related to preserving history, especially obscure aspects of history, which that's another obscure one. And if it's feasible, I will do some research and base a show on it. And like, subscribe, share. As always, thanks for watching.